12, the other guy. At 6'3", number 13, Ryan. Starting at small forward. At 6'9", number 18, Kuzma. The man in the middle, 7 feet tall, number 11, at forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, yes, number 2.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And checking out some numbers for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. They've got Jose Alvarado, also Bruce Brown out there, and it's Olynyk in at the 4. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. And unfortunately for these teams, Clark, they've both been hit with the injury bug.
You never like to see that, B.A. You never want to see teams less than full strength. But you know what? Sometimes it's somebody else's opportunity in these kinds of cases. Let's see if somebody else can really seize the opportunity they're going to get. You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Kuzma. And here is Antetokounmpo. It's Prince on the wing from the arc, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Now here's Alvarado. To the wing, right side. Now here's Olynyk. Alvarado with it. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Lopez. Off with the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Inside. Here's Misi. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Rollins. Alvarado defending. Kuzma, the pass to Prince. The kick out to Kuzma. Back to Prince. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range. Prince has got 6.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently, they have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Alvarado to the paint. Here's Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A guy who knows how to finish inside. Brown gets it done in the paint.
Antetokounmpo outside. It's stolen by Olynyk. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting the shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Prince against Brown. Lets a floater go. And it's good on the lay-in. Prince has gotten his third basket of the night.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
To the inside. Brown, that's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Rollins. Alvarado defending. Rollins passes to Prince to the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Rollins. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now Lopez. Soft touch off the glass.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid at playing through contact.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Alvarado, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Misi. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now here's Kuzma. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys. What's up?
And that one misses. All right, Greg, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Here's Hawkins taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Porter. His last outing, he had 20. Brown against Trent. Kuzma for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
They double-team Brown. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Bucks trail by 3. Portis outside. And then Portis with the dunk.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
.40 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Brown. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Smith, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. Robinson Earl's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Kane. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Brown. Here's Robinson Earl. The three. It's hauled in by Portis. Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Hey, when you're big and pass it like Portis did there, the defense has to just tip their hat on that one.
Bucks foul. Smith, first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Porter, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. The three from Prince. No good there. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Pelicans on top, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Bruce Brown, and it's Hawkins in at the 1. Here's Prince. Nance outside. Takes the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
There's the double team with Porter. Pass to Brown.
Milwaukee foul. Nance.
Green's checked in for the Bucks.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Bucks. Number 20, A.J. Green.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Green.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Trent. And he slams it in one-handed.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Gary Trent.
And the foul on Gary Trent.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. And here's Brown for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Trent for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Shot to stop the run. Prince grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 6. Pass to Trent. Back to Prince. Takes a three. Robinson Earl with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brown passes to Hawkins. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And then Portis with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
To the middle. Here's Prince. The layup off target. Pelicans trail by 6. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Here's Hawkins. Give him 8 points now. Rebounded by Green. Milwaukee leading by 3. The three from Prince. Hits the trifecta. Prince has got 11 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Brown passes to Robinson Earl. Brown with it. Pass to Kane. Fires the three. That shot missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
The three from Prince. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Green. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Rollins in for Trent. Alvarado outside. And the basket is good. Here's Rollins. No points yet. Will Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, BA. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Here's Hawkins. Give him 8. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
And New Orleans making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, BA, I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the basket by New Orleans. Porter in the post. Brown's there. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, BA. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
1:39 left in the first half. Takes one from 10 feet. Shot by Olynyk, no good.
Pieces. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Bucks leading by 6. Antetokounmpo outside. Giannis just unstoppable down low.
Amazing to watch Antetokounmpo will these shots in, refusing to concede to the defense.
Pass to Olynyk. There's the triple. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove. We're not even at halftime, and already he's got 4 fouls. Definitely going to have to limit his minutes the rest of the way.
New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Number 0. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops it first. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Porter Jr. Both good from the line that time. Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
Pelicans trail by 9. Alvarado outside. Pass to Misi. There's the three. He drops it from range. 7 points in the game. 20 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Rollins. Still no points. Here's Prince. Beyond the arc. Gets the three to fall. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And so it's Milwaukee. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. Out in Philadelphia, it'll be the 76ers against the Hawks. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Let me go through my papers, Ernie. This game is too close to call. Pretty evenly matched squads. This is what my research is showing.
Yeah, it might just come down to who wants it more. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Pelicans.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Gotta patrol the ARC as well.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Prince. And it's Rollins in at the point. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Prince can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Down low. Here's Brown. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Brown's got 11 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 19 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Misi. Second half getting started. About a minute played. And here's Olynyk. Here's Misi. Kick out to Brown. Outside Olynyk. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Out to Portis. From downtown. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Third quarter. quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. Here's Olynyk, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Lopez passes to Rollins. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 5. And the three-pointer goes. 22 points for him.
Every now and then, Prince will simply go off. He's been a focal point of this offense tonight.
Inside, here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Now Portis. The three is up. And another three for Milwaukee.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Rollins. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Brown against Prince. To the inside. Here's Misi. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Kuzma. And he drops it in from the low post. Kuzma's got 5 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Alvarado right side. They need this. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 12. Kuzma, left side. Portis outside. Out to the right wing. Lopez passes to Portis. The three from Prince. And it goes. That makes it 9 for 13 now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your forward forward.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kuzma. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Here's Misi. Give him 8 points now. Hawkins can't get it to go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Porter gets the bucket.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Misi, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Portis for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Plenty of space. And he knocks the jumper down. He has 6.
Tremendous court awareness by Peyton.
The Bucks leading by 17. Trent left side. Pass to Green. Back to Trent. 1:21 left in the third. Porter, the pass to Portis. Just 4 to shoot. Trent from long range. Drops in the 3. Trent's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Kane.
.105 left in the third quarter. Hawkins. And it's all from three-point range. Hawkins has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. The 3 ball. Trent's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 20. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Payton. Here's Kane. He's guarded by Porter. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one's good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Milwaukee leading by 20. The drive by Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Porter with the steal. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Trent for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Trent's got 11 points. And so it's Milwaukee up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and it's Hawkins in at the 2-guard spot. The rebound by Livingston. Hawkins has gone 2 for 7 from the field. Porter's shot is off. The Pelicans shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Jacks up a 3. A nice shot by Hawkins.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Livingston. Outside for Green. Pass to Trent. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to Robinson Earl. Porter against Payton. And he goes in for the dunk.
When Payton is running the pick and roll, he's really skilled at how he finds his guys. I mean, he's definitely earned their trust.
Trent outside. Launches it. Pelicans cleared away. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Out left to the wing. Now here's Payton. He's guarded closely. There's the double team with Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Kane. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
And he makes the first. Milwaukee making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Livingston, and it's Amude in for Green. And he can't hit the second. The Bucks leading by 22. Outside for Porter. Trent for 3. Rebounded by Kane. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Amude. Now here's Porter. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Kane. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Hawkins. Over Portis. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Porter, the pass to Nance. Trent outside. Fires for 3. On target from range. Trent's got 12 points here in the second half.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
It's now time for your Bucks Breaker Crew.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. New Orleans making some changes. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Brown against Prince. Brown passes to Alvarado. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. Now Alvarado. Defended by Kuzma. Here's Brown. Blocked.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Here's Rollins. Nice D from Brown.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Pelicans trail by 20. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Over the past last few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
Pass to Prince. Lets the three fly. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
And here's Olynyk. Here's Alvarado, 6 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Kuzma with the ball. Pass to Prince. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the wing on the left. Brown finds Olynyk. Off target from 3-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Prince. And he taps it home with authority.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
The chess match between these coaches just getting started. They face off 3 times, so we'll see how they both adjust when they meet later in the year against New Orleans.
Here's Alvarado. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo inside, guarded by Olynyk.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Alvarado, defended by Kuzma. Alvarado, the pass to Olynyk. Offensive board. Misi. Let's go with a 3. Olynyk, that one's good.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. An open look for Olynyk. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, you can play over the top. I think you've got a big advantage.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence,